slow motion.
Hey guys, Terrell here. Today I'm going to show you my medical kits. Now, a little disclaimer first. I'm not a medical professional, so don't take this as medical professional advice. All I'm doing is showing you what I use and carry. So, first of all, I just have a couple things in my wallet, because that's always on me. I have my kit for 1 or 2 hour hikes. I have my kit for a day hike or a couple days camping, and I have a kit for multiple people, multiple day camping trips. Or if I specifically know that I'm going to be using an axe or chainsaw or doing something dangerous. So, first off, just my wallet here, all I have is just like a couple band-aids, some wound closure strips, some Tegaderm. It's just a clear, soft, sort of plastic material to, well, cover wounds. I have some KT tape for blisters, and a little bit of tent repair tape. That's not related to the medical kits, but it's great for making small repairs. It's in my wallet every day. Just simple cuts and scrapes. Next would be the short hike kit. Now this whole thing is not a medical kit. It's only in this very front pouch here. So you rip that open, and immediately you see some Advil, some wipes, more Advil, and then immediately you will see some band-aids and blister band-aids, specifically blister band-aids. That's right on the outside, easy to get to. Then you reach for this Ziploc bag here. It has antiseptic wipes, antibiotic ointment, antiseptic ointment, burn ointment, a couple band-aids, larger band-aids, more blister pads, more Tegaderm, electrolytes, nausea pills, caffeine pills, pain pills. What else is in here? Burn pads, non-stick gauze, and that's about it. Basically enough for a little more serious cuts. Some, also in the back here we have some extra gauze and wound closure strips in the back. So it's good for like those more serious cuts, a little bit more serious bleeding, lots of, like, to take care of blisters for a few days. Get rid of headaches, get rid of pain, keep you awake, get rid of nausea, keep your electrolytes up, stuff like that, just basic stuff. Next, this is a little more serious. I keep a package of Celux hemostatic granules in here, just in case. Now, I don't really have any gauze to go with this, or bandage to go with this, but I can at least cover it with this and apply pressure if there is a more serious wound, and I can improvise the rest, because hopefully, because this is not meant to be a serious medical. This is just to be like, you're going on an hour hike or 2 hour hike, and you want to just in case, you want to have something to deal with more serious bleeding, or if you get lost, you can deal with things like blisters, headaches, things like that. I'm not going to go into it in this video, but in the back there's a small, like, survival kit, and the middle pouch is like the stuff you actually want to bring on a hike. But anyway, so I'm not going to get into that. in this video. Make a more detailed video on that if you're interested. So that's the wallet kit, level 1 kit. Next would be my day hike, like a full day hike, or short camping trips with about 1 or 2 people. This is it's an adventure medical kits number 5, I guess. Pretty much nothing in here is original. I just filled it. I really like the bag, and I kept a couple of things in there and filled it up with everything that I need. So it's waterproof. Yeah, it's a waterproof pouch. It's got these little dangles here, so you can attach it to your pack if you want to. The zipper looks to be waterproof, or water resistant at least. And when you rip it open, one of the first things you can see is this black bit of duct tape here, so you just rip that out. Alright, I'm not going to take out everything in this video, but if you just rip that out, you'll get those hemostatic granules again. Alright, so I decided to take it all out just so you can see better. So let's go over the more basic stuff first. I have a whole bunch of non-stick gauze pads here. I have a couple, I guess just one burn pad. I have a whole bunch of wound closure strips here. Probably don't need that many, I should probably take one of those out. I have some water purification tabs. I have some moleskin. I have a big chunk of Tegaderm. It's nice for wound coverage, especially in conjunction with some gauze pads. Great for burns. If you use burn pads and burn gel, you can cover it all up with this. Keep it sealed up. So I can deal with pretty severe burns. Probably at least 2nd degree. Keep in mind, I'm not a medical professional. This is just what I could figure out from my own research. I have some antiseptic wipes, a couple bug bite wipes. Cleaning up the wounds. I have a bunch of pills here, mostly just Advil, pain medication, allergy medication, and some nausea medication. That's about it. I've got a bunch of gauze pads here. A whole bunch of KT tape, all kinds of KT tape. If there's one thing that occurs a lot in the woods is blisters. Or even just using your tool a lot, like your knife or saw. You can get hot spots in your hands, you can deal with it with this stuff, or at least it helps a bit. More gauze pads, more gauze pads. And a ton of blister band-aids. Smaller ones, bigger ones. Some more blister band-aids in the back here. And then just a selection of band-aids that came with the kit. They actually look pretty nice. And I keep a pack of silica gel just to help with getting rid of any moisture that gets in there. I have some medical tape, more KT tape. Here I actually have some crazy glue in this little tube. The tube came with the kit. And there's some tweezers there, safety pins. Trail marking tape, just in case. Last but not least, we have the more severe bleeding control. We have these big packet of hemostatic granules, compressed gauze, a roll of gauze that came with the kit, and just these gauze pads up here. So I can deal with relatively severe bleeding. I can deal with large vascular wounds with all these pads and the Tegaderm up there. I can deal with burns. If the burn is larger than this pad, I can use these non-stick pads in conjunction with the ointment here, the antiseptic burn ointment. I believe it also has some lidocaine in it, I'm not sure, so it should help with pain. So I can deal with like burns, cuts, scrapes, pretty severe bleeding, hopefully. It is a bit lacking in that area, but I suppose more compression bandages could be improvised with like t-shirts, pants, whatever. It's not going to be sterile, but at least we have some sterile stuff here. Not sure if I said this already, but I have some electrolytes here. So yeah, just everything you might need on a hike or a short camping trip. Okay, so this next kit is for longer camping trips or camping with multiple people, or if I specifically know I'm going to be doing something more dangerous, like using an axe or chainsaw. So off the bat, I keep it in a little Ziploc bag just to help keep it dry in the pack. I have these tabs on here to help open them in winter, or just to help it keep it open it faster. Immediately you'll see, pull this out here. Immediately you'll see the tourniquet, Israeli bandage, and 2 compressed gauze packages here. And that is all held on by Velcro, so you can just rip it right off when you need it. Super fast, super easy, super convenient. All I did was grab some Velcro from the dollar store, place that on either side, and there we go. Tourniquet already has Velcro on there. It is already staged and ready to go. And here is the medical kit itself. It's just a little orange organization pouch from MAC. So let's open it up here. So right off the bat, you'll see your headlamp. This way, if you get hurt in the dark, you can have hands-free light. Like hands-free light. If you actually needed this at night, then this would be a a lifesaver. Let's see, what is this? It's the Petzl E-Light. Runs on these little button cells, and it's actually quite bright. It's got a bunch of different modes, beacon modes, red light, lock modes, all kinds of stuff. Got a couple extra batteries in there for it too. Also glow stick, so yeah, you can see what you're doing at night. You can give a glow stick to whoever is injured, so they can be seen. I should have to whistle to this. Let's do that right now. Okay, there we go. So yeah, as I was saying, if someone is injured at night, or if you have to use this at night, you can see what you're doing hands-free. You can leave a light source with the person who's injured if you have to get help. You can leave them with a whistle so that they can be seen and heard. So yeah, I think that's pretty important and probably overlooked in a lot of kits. Let's go on to the more basic stuff. So we have we have some crazy glue here and some ointment for like bug bites, skin irritations, rashes, stuff like that. Next we have some lidocaine, just for pain, like on maybe bug bites or a burn or something. Like I said, I'm not a medical professional. I'm not 100% sure if you should be using this on burns, but my other burn gel has lidocaine in it. This is just stronger, so I'm not too worried about it. We have some gauze right off the bat, gloves, the little utility blade back in there. Next, in this pouch here, let me just zoom in here a little bit. In this top left pouch, we have some all pills and stuff. We have electrolytes, we have a whole bunch of Advil, a ton of water purification tablets, and I have written down there how to use them. Pain medication, antacids, allergy medication, nighttime Advil, and that's pretty much it. Just basic like pain there should be some anti-nausea medication there somewhere. Just your basic stuff to keep you comfortable. And hydrated, of course. Okay, in this bottom left pouch here we have some Polysporin, the spray. It's just a simple antibiotic. We have some more trail marking tape here. We have all kinds of antiseptic wipes and ointments. More KT tape. More KT tape. And in the back here I have got some duct tape. Right here, Gorilla Tape I should say. Headlamp and watch battery. Why? Because my watch has a compass in it, so that's why I keep an extra watch battery in there. It weighs nothing, so why not? Get this back in here. Okay, so this main pouch is where most of the medical stuff is. We have all kinds of band-aids, blister band-aids. Let's zoom in some more here. Yeah, we have all kinds of band-aids, blister band-aids, wound closure strips, more hemostatic granules, burn pads, couple burn pads, small burn pads, a bunch of gauze pads, a whole bunch of Tegaderm, and a really large burn pad in the back there, and also a survival blanket way in the back. So I can deal with anything that'll realistically happen, and with all this extra gauze and shit, still deal with some more severe stuff if I have to. And of course some iodine back here. So that's it. Those are my medical kits. They're basically just for stuff to keep you comfortable, keep you from leaking all over the place, and cover up burns. And I think more importantly, just the ability to first of all, see what you're doing. Allow the person who's injured to signal for help if you have to go for help and you can't find them again. And the glow stick is a nice addition in my opinion. Because, this is like a camping kit, so if you did have to go get help, you can leave them with a light source, you can leave them with a whistle, and so they can be more easily seen and heard. So it's another little addition to help out in a situation where you might actually need something like this. That's why I didn't have a whistle in there. The headlamp already has a whistle. So, those are my medical kits. I have another one in the car. I'm not going to get that out, but basically just has a couple larger Israeli bandages and 2 of these, and tourniquet, and a couple glow sticks. So basically only for blood control, that's it, and it could definitely use some more, but hey, this shit's expensive, right? I can't make all these medical kits, or as many as I want at least. So yeah, those are my medical kits. I think I'm pretty well covered, at least for realistic stuff. I'm definitely not a medical professional, like I've already said a few times, so this doesn't cover like airway and see what I mean? Not a medical professional. Doesn't cover airway. I definitely need to look into that, but for right now I think I'm pretty well covered. So thank you for watching. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think I should add or take out, or what you have. Yeah, thank you for watching.